So this video has been a long time coming. Um, I've had so many excuses in not editing this video for a while. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna come here um, with raw emotions, unfiltered, unedited cuts, as well as the video. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this 30 minutes long whatsoever, but this would be my continuation with my trend back in 2021, the year challenge in which, sorry, the year is 2026, and my goal here is to complete my full set with doing a total sum of 2026 reps. And for this challenge, I selected 4 or 5 exercises, which would include the dips, the inverted rows, the pull up, the push up, squat, and good old burpees for bodily coordination and a little bit of cardio. Obviously, been this challenge overall not only is for muscle building wise, it's also for muscle building endurance, or sorry, muscular endurance. And not only it builds physical and what do you call this, physical endurance and resilience, but also sharpening the mind as well. Doing this for the whole day, a single day of doing total of 2026 reps. So 250 on the dips, 250 rep on the pull up, 500 rep on the squat, 500 rep on the push up, and then finishing it with a so 250 dip, 250 pull up, 500 inverted row, 500 squat, and 500 push up. So that would equate to 2000 reps, and then a total of 26 repetition on the burpees. So yeah, this would be one of my instances where I would try as much as I can to edit this raw and unfiltered, but I guess 30 minutes would be long, and a lot of the modern user of this platform has short attention span, so I would try to minimize the span of this video as much as I could while editing, but at the same time trying to keep as much raw footage just for transparency, and of course looking at how I did this for a single day. I mean, as you would all know, I've had personal issues that I have to deal with, some personal demons. I know it sounds edgy, it sounds corny, cringe, if you want to call it, but battling your own demons, I've never thought that I would be able to experience it this early at this very young age. And this just past year, I just lost someone dear in my life, and this footage was done like going for a year now. Just, I don't know. That is why I'm trying to edit and finish this video as much as I can. Not only, obviously, I've been stockpiling this footage for a while now, but of course, saving up some memory and clearing some digital space on my cellular mobile phone. And as you can see here, I'm doing the dips. So the plan is just the same as in 2021, finishing the uh, harder exercises first, then doing the more easier exercises, which would be the push-ups and the squats. Though I wouldn't say it would be very easy, because doing 500 repetitions, if you do that for a very long time, it would not only become boring, but it would burn you mentally, not just physically. And if you haven't, or if you don't believe me, try doing at least even 200 to 300 push-ups or squats, because at that point I was starting to question myself if I will or if I have to continue this, because I can just cheat the challenge whatsoever. But of course, me being what do you call this, me trying to cope again with the personal problems that I'm currently dealing with up until now. So right now I've tried to filter and use some of the best footages, sorry, and filter out some of the bad ones, though I'm not trying to say that, or just trying to justify, or trying to sell you out some of the, or overall footage, just too long for a YouTube video, and given the attention span of uh, YouTube uh, people these days in general, I'm trying to give you the best content out there, given that my coping mechanism in trying to deal with my current situation now is through fitness. Obviously, not only through physical but mental, my mental current mental state. As of now, I'm doing better than before, than usual. And I mean, it's not the type of, or the level of, I have to get therapy. It's just um, doing fitness overall. It keeps me distracted. um, I mean, instead of bringing or spreading more negativity, why not use it in a more positive way? Not only doing exercises like this, like high rep, high endurance um, type of exercises, most especially in calisthenics. You know what? I would just like to share as well. When I did this challenge, it has been a long time since I did this type of program, this type of training protocol, this type of intensity. Um, and then I just discovered again that, again, prioritizing more exercises in the weight room instead of using body weight exercises as um, made me forgot of my roots. Obviously, I mean, you know the history of my training background. I mean, I am a pure calisthenic fanatic, doing tons and tons of push-ups, doing ab work on the floor, um, then doing pull-ups on doorways, doing squats on my bedroom, and I mean, not only, I mean, or should I say, this gives me a good uh, positive outcome on a negative incident on my personal life, but it got me connected back on my roots and trying to relearn some of my forgotten uh, love and passion for calisthenics. As of now, I or my training protocol is majority of it is either calisthenics or weighted calisthenics movements. Uh, and I'm trying to minimize doing machine work or the use of using weights, most especially in my ab exercises. I'm trying to recorrect some of my bad habits, most especially because I have a very weak back, and whenever I'm doing some lower ab work, it's actually uh, doing more damage than good. The fact that I've been relying so much on machines and free weights, so I'm trying to correct my bad habits. I mean, depending too much on machines. So little by little, I mean, just going to a little bit of mini cut phase. I've been doing some 24 to 48 hour fasting as well, and doing some lower ab works with doing just simple leg raises on the floor, on the decline bench. Has been doing wonders, most especially on chiseling and having more defined lower abs and strengthening some of my weak links. I mean, you're just as strong as your weak link. And as you can see here, it's been a long time since I did some inverted bodyweight only rows and some push-ups, and then as you can see later, you will see my form in doing push-ups. It's so very bad that again I've been relying too much on heavy bench presses, heavy shoulder presses, and I mean, yeah, sure, dips, why not? I've been preferring dips more than push-ups, but as you can see, doing half-ass reps, yes, some prisoners attest or can attest to the effectivity of half rep or half repetitions for muscle growth, but the goal here is doing high endurance, high intensity work that I'm starting to butcher the form, not only in the push-ups but on the inverted uh, inverted rows. So, and surprisingly, one of my favorite back exercises now again is the weighted inverted row. And my suggestion, if you're very shy in going to your local gym or you are a home gym maniac, I suggest buying a little bit of weights, like free weights, like some 45-pound plates, just to uh, keep you progressing for a long period of time before stagnating in said 45-pound plates. Because my favorite back exercises, one of my favorite exercises now, before besides the weighted pull-up, weighted chins, is weighted inverted rows. Again, uh, it most definitely targets more of my upper back, my traps, my rhomboids, my rear delts even. And I can attest to that because I'm seeing some growth, some definition on my upper back that even heavy dumbbell, heavy barbell shrugs uh, cannot produce results on my body. And as you can see here, I'm trying to butcher the form, but uh, I'm trying to also chase the pump and the burn. Again, I am clearly not on the right mental state as I am here compared to now. But again, I'm not gonna justify the butchering of proper form on the push-ups and the inverted ring rows. I mean, I can do better. Maybe next year I can do this again, this challenge again. But again, Yeah, I forgot to mention that in this type of training protocol to make up for my time in an efficient manner, I superset the inverted row with the push-ups. So 500 push-ups and then 500 inverted rows. I'm not sure if I did 20 or 25 repetition on a single set, maybe 10 when I am going near the 500 rep mark. But as you can see on my face, I'm quite struggling. And I think it was at the end of the summer, and I'm doing this on the afternoon heat. So I never knew why I never brung at least an electric fan for ventilation so I could cool off at least for a little bit. And again, you can see me butchering the push-up. And oh yeah, it's because also since my body is not as used to moving itself through space. I mean, yeah, sure, again, I've been doing weighted dips, but doing push ups on the floor was very alien to me after all these years of prioritizing heavy bench press work. So, my tip to you, if you happen to stumble upon this video and you're a beginner, I suggest that you should master bodyweight exercises first before trying to max out on the heavy barbell lifts, the barbell bench press, barbell squat, barbell deadlift, and try to balance out your calisthenics, weighted calisthenics, your heavy barbell work, your heavy dumbbell work, your machines. It doesn't matter what your goal is if you are trying to build your physique, your overall mass, your overall strength through weights. Um, Doing calisthenics, weighted calisthenics, is one of the pillars of doing or having a very strong body. I mean, not only you're going to be strong relatively to your own body weight, you are also getting strong in terms of your absolute strength. So it's a win-win situation wherein you're killing two birds with one stone. That's why I prefer or I prioritize more weighted calisthenics on my training program now, since I am also trying to prioritize in aiming or trying to reach at least a advanced stock planche or a stat or a straddle planche for my goal this year. So I have not been doing a lot of leg work as well. I mean, I'm just sharing my goals to you if you're very interested. So you can see, I mean, I'm a very tall guy. I mean, for the average Filipino man, so I'm technically 5'8", 5'7", so 5 foot 7 inches, and I have very long legs compared to my upper torso. So I mean, removing a little bit of meat won't hurt, though. I mean, the body dysmorphia sometimes can attack, but if my goal, if, or sorry, if my goal is to be hindered by some cosmetic type of or cosmetic reasons, like again having big thighs, big calves. I used to love training calves every single day during my 1 year bulk. I mean, doing leg presses. I used to love leg presses. Like now, I only do them once a week, and then supplement it with leg extensions only once a week. And I mean, so far um, I've been very satisfied, and I made peace with the fact that, of course, I my legs have shrunk. I've lost leg size, leg strength. But again, if gets me closer to my goal, which is an advanced stock planche, unassisted, or even a stronger planche variation, which is the straddle planche. That would be obviously again a win-win situation, and a very big legs. Not only it cost a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of food, especially during the bulk, and it would keep me out of the gym because recovering the recovery time of me trying to do at least twice leg day for a week, um, it costs a lot mentally, and not only it is physically taxing, it's also mentally taxing as well. And here, I did some Hindu squats, um, Gamma style. Been also inspired by the great Gamma, as you all know, the infamous Kushti wrestler that uh, defeated, I think it was 500 other wrestlers in a competition of strength in India back in the 1900s. I'm not exactly sure of the exact date and timeline, but I did it anyways, and this would be my 26 burpees. Also, this is also a big reality check on me since I haven't done a lot of cardio since I have gotten busy from my work. So as you can see here, my form is very sloppy. My bodily coordination is not that on par with the average gym goer. Though, I mean, it's better doing than nothing. I mean, I'm trying to be better every single day, and burpees are one of the best, if not the best and most optimal type of cardio you can do. I mean, you are not required to run from one place to another. You don't require any expensive equipment. You just need your floor and then your body weight. And that's it. So, yeah, I know maybe this voiceover has been rushed, but hopefully you like this video. I'm trying to revive this channel as much as I can. If you happen to like this video, share this with your friends. If you have been inspired, comment down below. And again, share with your friends, your family, your relatives if you're inspired. And as always, thank you for watching and have a good day.